been a while since I've done a good old-fashioned haul, but I have picked up some stuff recently from various places, and I thought it would be fun to share with you guys some of the fun things that I have found that I'm really excited about. So, the first thing that I have been doing, I've been to Kohl's a couple times recently, which I haven't been to Kohl's in a very, very long time. It's probably been a couple of years since I've actually shopped in a Kohl's. I had an Amazon return, and they do Amazon returns now, so I went there, and then while I was there, I was checking out the beauty section, and they had all of their stuff from the Balm for 50% off, which I assume means that they're getting rid of it and not selling it in their store anymore. But there were a few things that I had wanted to pick up that I've had my eye on for a long time, and since it was 50% off, I figured out why not. I picked up 2 of these bronzers, and they were only $8.75 each, and honestly, the Balm products, my favorite thing from them are their face products. I have several of their blushes that I absolutely love. I have never held on to any of their eyeshadow palettes. I had the Nude Tude palette back in the day. I've never had the urge to buy any of the other ones. I had one of the Meet Matte nude palettes. I think I got rid of that one too. So their eyeshadow palettes have never really been a big hit with me, but their face products are phenomenal. So I got the Take Home the bronzer. So this one is the Greg bronzer, and this one is the Thomas bronzer. These were originally named after like different awards things, and then they had to repackage them because I think they probably got claimed for the names. But they're supposed to be anti-orange bronzers, so this one is a little bit darker and this one is a little bit lighter. I've used both of them and I like them pretty well. I need to make sure that I'm more careful with blending them out. One of these I had on in one of my videos and I noticed that there was kind of a splotchy area, so I have to be better with blending them out a little bit. They're not as easy to use as my Marc Jacobs bronzer that I have, that I use most of the time, but I like both of them pretty well. I think they are a really good color and they are anti-orange. I don't feel like they give off that orange vibe when I use them, so I'm really excited about these. The other face product that I got is a little mini palette, and I love their blushes. Some of their blushes are some of my favorite blushes ever. So this was originally $24. I got it for $12. This is the Girls Getaway Trio, and it has Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert, which are like blush bronzers. So the color of them is a color that you could use as a blush or a bronzer. So this one is the pinkest of them, and then more neutral, and then more of like a bronzy tone. But I really, really like these. I think they are really nice on the face. They look like a really great color for me, and I've used it quite a bit so far, and I really enjoy this one. I think it's great. One thing that I kind of wish this brand didn't do was all the extra like outside packaging. I kept it until I was filming, but it's kind of annoying. I don't feel like it's necessary, and it feels kind of wasteful. And then the other 2 things that I got from the Balm are these Meet Matte Hues long-lasting liquid lipsticks. These are ones that I feel like I heard Leanne Says talk about quite a bit, and so I was kind of interested in them. So I got them in Sincere and Charismatic. So both of them are very neutral colors, and on camera they look pretty similar. This one is more of a pinky, this one is more of like a neutrally basic tone. But I really, really like these. They do stay kind of sticky for longer, but I feel like they wear really nicely and they don't get overly dry and like patchy like some liquid lipsticks do. So I'd mentioned in my last video that I don't really buy liquid lipsticks anymore. These were an exception, but I really, really do actually like these quite a bit. I've enjoyed them when I've been rarely wearing lip products, but I've enjoyed them when I have. So that was one trip to Kohl's, and I got those, and then I decided to go to a different Kohl's to see if they had different stuff from the Balm, and they didn't, but they did have some other clearance stuff. So I ended up picking up 2 more things from Kohl's on a different trip. So this is the Pixi Skin Treats Best of Bright. So this one was also 50% off, and I got it for $11. It has the Mud Glow Cleanser, or Glow Mud Cleanser, the Glow Tonic, and the Glow Mud Mask, which I actually probably should use that mask because I am breaking out pretty badly. I have great mask me going on right now. I like their Glow Tonic pretty well, so these are all like small sizes, but I figured for $11 it was not a bad deal. I've never tried the mask or the cleanser before, so I figured why not. And then I also picked up this fragrance. So this was 25% off. So this is the DKNY Be Delicious Pool Party perfume. I've never had one of the DKNY fragrances, and I know that I wanted the Be Delicious one for a long time and I never actually got it. This one was $37.50. I figured why not. I haven't opened it yet because I'm trying to finish off some of my other ones that I have first, and then I'll open this one, but I figured it was a pretty decent deal. They also had some Elizabeth and James ones that I was tempted to pick up, but they were still a little bit on the expensive side. So if those drop down again in clearance, I might go check those out, but I don't need them right now. From CVS, there was something that I found that I was really excited about. So I have raved and raved about the Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots over and over again. These are some of my absolute favorites. They're in my empties all the time. They help with pulling up acne and getting stuff out of your skin so that they disappear quicker. But I also saw that they have these deep blemish micro dart ones now. And so these you're supposed to put on like really intense, stubborn, below the surface acne, which I actually have one of those on my forehead right now. So I'm probably going to use one of these tonight. But the darts are supposed to help like insert medicine and make it disappear faster, I guess. So it says 176 microdarts melt deep into the skin. So I'll probably use that tonight. But I'm really excited about these because I love the acne spot dots. I'm hoping that these are also helpful because I do get a lot of these types of acne, like the under the skin, deep, painful ones on my chin and on my forehead. So hopefully that's helpful. I made an order from the Body Shop online because I think they had a 25% off of certain products, and then I think I also had like some sort of a coupon code or something. So I ordered a bunch of favorite things, and then I ordered a couple of other things. So an absolute favorite of mine are the Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter Cleansing Balms. I bought 2 of these. I have one that's probably about half done right now, but these are such a staple in my collection. I use this to take off my makeup as my first step almost every night, and it does such a great job. It rinses off clearly. I think these are great. I like them a lot, so I keep purchasing those when there's sales. And then another longtime favorite that I mentioned in my last video about products that are my most repurchased is the Body Shop Tea Tree Mattifying Lotion. The one that I have right now is almost gone. I cut it open to finish it off, so I needed a replacement. This is my favorite daytime moisturizer. I feel like it moisturizes without being too heavy, and then also it doesn't leave me too moisturized and greasy, so it's one of my favorites. And then I bought 2 other things that were just kind of random things I didn't need, but I was kind of in need of a new face wash, so these 2 stood out to me. So I have the Body Shop Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Clay Wash, and so this is supposed to help with cleansing, purifying skin, and unclogging pores. And then the Tea Tree 3-in-1 Wash, Scrub, and Mask. I've had this one before, and I liked it a lot, but it's been several years since I had that. This one I've never had before, but I am suffering from a lot of acne from my mask that I have to wear all the time and just stress, I think, and my skin has not been great. So I figured these might help with some of that, so I will put those to the test and see how they go, but I figured those would be good and helpful. My skin responds pretty well to tea tree oil, and so I thought that that might be good for me. Next, I have 2 products that actually came to me from Influenster. So these are 2 Revlon products that I got, and I've only tried one of them, but I absolutely love this one. So I have the Revlon Colorstay Brow Pencil. This one came to me in color 210 Soft Brown, which is actually pretty perfect for me. I have it in my brows right now. It's not overly dark. It actually blends in pretty well, and I do feel like it does a good job of not looking too harsh. So it does have an angled tip kind of thing. It isn't like a really thin brow, but it works for me because I have thicker brows anyway, so it blends in with them. And it does have a spoolie on the end. I feel like this pencil is weirdly long though. It won't fit in like my drawers that I usually store my brow pencils in, but other than that, I love this one. It's a pretty good alternative to some of the other ones that I've used. My Ofra one has been the one that I've been going to for a long time, and this one is a nice, I'm sure it's cheaper. I'm not sure how much it costs in reality since it got sent to me from Influenster, but I do like this one and I'm enjoying using it. The other thing they sent that I'm not as interested in is their Colorstay eyeliner pencil in 201 Black Noir. This is just like a pretty typical roll-up black eyeliner pencil. It has a smudger at the end. I'm sure I will use it at some point, but I don't use black eyeliner nearly as much as I used to, so it's not something that I can see myself really going for and using all the time, but it's something that I have now that they've sent it to me. A really random thing that I'm actually very, very excited about. I found this gratitude journal, and it says notice the good in every day. It is by Clementine Paper Ink. I found this for $5 at Marshall's or Home Goods or one of those places, and it is just so cute. So it's got a little spiral notebook, and then for each day you can write the date, so you can start this whenever you want. I have another planner that I've been using this year that I'll probably finish up with because I've been tracking all of my workouts and like a daily gratitude and things like that on it. But this one, it has a list, so you can list 3 things you're grateful for, a description of the day, so it says today I am, so you could do a little journal entry, a doodle of the day, goals, so you can have set 3 goals and have a checklist, to-do list, schedule, exercise, and meals. So actually this is like perfect for what I've been doing, and it was only $5, so I'll probably use this for next year and save it for them, but I saw it and it looked so cute that I was really excited about it. And then lastly, for my little haul right now, I have this Sephora Tote here. I have not shopped at Sephora very much at all in the last few years, but there was a new one that just opened in one of our malls. Prior to that, we didn't have one. We had to drive an hour to get to one. So I was excited about that. We went in there today and there was a couple things going on. So if you went in, they gave you like a little scratch off card that had a free gift. If you spent $100, you got this tote, which is not like the cutest. It's very padded. I don't know. It's kind of a weird tote, but it's fine, whatever. And then I picked up a few things. So my free gift that I got is the Sephora cream lip stain, and this one is in the color Made in Italy 71, which is just like a neutrally color. It's not too different from the ones that I got from the Balm. Actually, it's kind of the baby of the two of them. Like if these two mixed, it would make the one that I got from Sephora. I've never tried a Sephora lip product before, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but it was free, so that's great. Clarisonic has gone out of business, if you didn't know that, and I have absolutely loved my Clarisonic. I've had one for like the last 7 years, 8 years. I've had one that has lasted me for a really, really long time. It's one of the older versions that doesn't have like a stand or anything like that. I've been kind of worried that it was going to just like die on me anyway, even though it showed no signs of that. It's a worry that I've had. And then when they announced that they were going out of business, I was kind of paranoid about them going out of business and me not being able to get one. And everything is 50% off at Sephora. So what I decided to do, my husband's gonna take my old Clarisonic, and then I bought a new one that actually has got the charger and all that. So I got the Mia Smart. This one is like the green one, I think, whatever color this is. So this one comes with a like charger and a charger stand so that I don't have to pull out the charger, and it stands up. My old one didn't have a charger, so I'd always lay it on its side, and it would kind of mess with like the brush heads and make them flat on one side. It's supposed to be waterproof. It has 3 modes. It's rechargeable up to 80 minutes per charge. It connects to the Clarisonic app, apparently. I don't know. This one's more high-tech than the one I have, but it was only like $89, so I went ahead and got it. And then with that, since the brush heads were also 50% off, I got one that's the acne cleansing one, and then I also picked up a deep pore one for myself, and then my husband got a deep pore one for him. I'm sure that once Clarisonic goes out of business, you can still get like the dupe heads, so I'm not as worried about the heads as I was about the actual device. I've been so impressed with mine that I was really worried about not having one if my old one broke. And then I have been, as I mentioned in a few of my videos, I've been wearing a lot less makeup recently. I've been wearing a lot more powder foundation and not wearing my liquid foundation. Today is the first day I've worn liquid foundation in probably like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And so because of that, I wanted to try out some different powders that I thought I might like. So I've heard lots of really good things about this powder. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin powder. I got mine in R260, which I think is more of like my summery color. So I'm a lot darker now than I usually am, but I think that this will work. And it comes with like a little sponge. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. I'm intrigued. I've had an Urban Decay Naked Skin one that I liked a lot. I have a few of those to finish up too, but I wanted to try this one out just because I was curious. So we'll see how that goes. And I actually had a 20% off a foundation coupon that I had no intention of using until I realized Sephora opened in our mall this weekend. And so that actually worked on this powder foundation, which I was pretty excited about. Then I also got this Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this one is in Honey, so it's a little bit darker than like their just typical white one. I got the small size. I've had some of their powders before and I liked them, so I figured why not. I was curious about it. And then I got 2 like perk birthday gift things. So my birthday was back in April. I never picked out my birthday gift because I haven't been to Sephora in a really long time, but when we walked in at the front door, they checked if you were a beauty insider. If you were, they gave you a gift. And so I picked up the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Creams. So these are little tiny guys. I've never had these before. It came with the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream and the Coco Cabana Cream. So they're little guys, but they'll also last a couple of uses, I'm sure. I've heard that they smell amazing. I don't know that I've ever actually smelled them. Ooh, I like the Coco Cabana one. That one actually smells really good. It's more like summery. This one smells good, but I feel like this one isn't nearly as fragrant as the Cocoa Cream one was. But those came for free with my birthday gift, and then I picked up this 100-point perk. I don't have a ton of Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I was excited because my Sephora now actually has that in store, so at some point I'll probably look at that. I own one Charlotte Tilbury eye product, which is the Eyes to Mesmerize like cream eyeshadow thing. That's all I've got. They had this 100-point perk, so this is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. I don't know. It probably isn't necessarily for me. My skin type is not necessarily for like the glowy primers, but it sounded fun, so I picked that up too. So that is it for things that I've gotten recently, beauty things I've picked up that I am excited about. Some of the things I've tried, some of it I haven't, but I've been on a little bit of a spree lately, if you can't tell. I feel like that's kind of my coping for going back to school and feeling kind of stressed out, which isn't the best coping mechanism, but that's where I'm at right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have thoughts on any of the products I mentioned, let me know that in the comments down below. If you guys have picked up things recently that you would highly recommend, also let me know that in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.